Can you believe it? It's Friday again. That means it's Friday's House of Games, and what a week we are having. It is our final, and you know what happens at the end of the final? We give away this trophy. Who is it going to go to? It's going to go to one of these four. They are Maisie Adam, Rory Bremner, Michelle Gayle.
Thank you, guys.
And James Cracknell. Welcome, everybody. How lovely to have you back here on this Friday. Rory, we're going to start with you. Okay, right, Monday, okay. Tuesday, Wednesday, Maisie Adam won the show, as our stand-up comedians so often do. We thought maybe she's going to win all five, which is the rarest of feats. But yesterday, you won. How did that feel?
I think just to not look useless was great.
Oh, to not win a show all week, you would. I mean, can you imagine, Michelle, what that would feel like?
I mean, yeah. I mean, how am I going to look at myself in the mirror again, Rory?
And
seriously.
Not just yourself, but your kids. I mean, but Michelle, you haven't had a daily win. But if we take a look at the weekly leaderboards, we will see you're actually not that far behind. You could still. It's double points Friday today, so 8 points for a win, and so on. It would be lovely, though, would it not, to finish with a win? You've been close a couple of times.
It would be nice. It would be nice.
What can you do you think? Is there an little bit extra, like a bit of heft?
I think I've got to be sharper on that button. Maisie
particularly is very, very quick on that button, and when she's not, somebody else is. Even Cracknell is, because you can tell. When he knows it, he's quick.
No, I haven't mastered Maisie's woodpecker approach to just doing that to it all the time.
Would you like to have a look, though, Maisie, would you like to have a look at today's daily prizes? So you've won 3 in a row. Rory yesterday won the fondue set. Here are today's daily prizes. Deckchair, sparkling wine, espadrilles, action doll, and gentleman's scent.
Gentleman's scent?
Yes, if you will.
Well, I live in Brighton, so it would be foolish of me to not pick the deck chair.
Oh, that's a lovely Brighton prize.
Yeah.
Rory, what would you go for?
I'll have to fight you for the deck chair. I'd love that as well.
Lovely deck chair. Michelle?
We're all fighting. I want the deck chair.
3 deck chairs. James Cracknell, what are you saying?
I'm going to go for the doll.
The doll?
Yeah.
I mean, no one has ever said that in a more threatening way, James, just so you know. Shall we do it?
Yep.
Shall we play our final day on House of Games? Our first round today is Mouse of Games. Mouse of Games. Now, you see, that's House of Games, but we've changed one letter to make it Mouse. Now, we have done the same to some TV comedies. So we've taken the names of some TV comedies, we've changed it by one letter, and we're going to show you a synopsis of this new imaginary programme, OK? Maisie, we will start with you. Pauline Quirk and Linda Robson play poets forced to share a house while their husbands are in jail.
So it would be Bards of a Feather.
Birds of a Feather becomes Bards of a Feather. Well done. You see how it works? Rory.
Yes.
A TV comedy for you. Larry David constantly gets into awkward and embarrassing situations while gorging on potatoes, rice and bread.
Ooh. Oh, yes, it'll be Carb Your Enthusiasm.
Carb Your Enthusiasm is the correct answer. Curb Your Enthusiasm becomes Carb Your Enthusiasm. Well played, Rory. Michelle, here's your TV comedy. We've changed one letter. A group of teens in Northern Ireland play truant from their Catholic school to attend the annual horse race at Epsom Downs.
I can't remember the name of the show.
No, should we time you out?
Derry Girls, it's called. Derby Girls.
Derby Girls, well done.
It just came to me, like, last minute.
Derry Girls becomes Derby Girls. It's a terrific show if you've never seen it. James, we've taken a TV comedy, we've changed it by one letter. This is the new synopsis. Brendan O'Carroll plays an Irish matriarch who presides over a family of snakes.
I had no idea of the show, so...
2011 is when it started. Fingers on buzzers down the south end of the studio. Nope, time you out. We'll have a little buzzer race, shall we? Maisie.
Oof. Mrs. Brown's Boas.
Mrs. Brown's
That's
Boas.
right.
Well done, Mrs. Brown's Boys. Becomes Mrs. Brown's Boas. We go back up the line, and now we've changed the titles of some horror films by one letter. Here's yours, Maisie. Viewers receive an ominous phone call after watching a creepy video of George VI crawling out of a well.
Oh.
From 2002.
That's The King.
Ah, The Ring becomes The King. Well done, The Ring becomes The King. Rory, a horror film for you. Emily Blunt discovers that absolute silence is the only way to survive a trip to the warm bedspread shop.
Oh. Warm bedspread, is that quilt? Is that, Oh, is this something to do with quiet, absolute silence and quilt? That's the way I'm going. I'm going to try quilt night. Don't know.
Quilt night?
No.
It is not Maisie.
A quilt place.
A quilt place?
There you go.
She beat me every single
Absolutely
time.
right. A quiet place becomes a quilt place. Michelle, a horror film for you. We changed it by one letter.
Oh, I hate horror films.
During one 12-hour period each year, it is legal to liquidise solid foods.
Liquidise solid foods.
So even Maisie hasn't got to have hands on the buzzer
I've
yet.
got the film.
Time you out.
Yeah, I'm not
Got this
going
one
to
at home?
get that.
Anyone fancy it? Okay. Not for a point, but I'll tell you the name of the film.
Yes, what
See if
is
you can
it?
get it. So the film is The Purge.
Purge.
Ah.
So if you change the letter of that to liquidising solid foods.
Purge.
Shall I tell
I
you?
just think purge.
Puree.
The puree.
puree.
Absolutely right, the puree. Very well
Oh,
done
that's a
if you
hard one,
said that
Michelle.
at home, the puree. James, we finished with you. A horror film for you. We've changed one letter. A group of survivors tries to find sanctuary 4 weeks after a fizzy yellow beer starts turning people into rage-fueled zombies.
So I haven't seen any of the 3 films so far, and I have no idea what this film is either. No, no idea.
No, we'll time you out.
Oh.
Anyone else can... Maisie.
28 weeks lager. Oh, no.
Oh, it's incorrect,
Oh,
I'm
you're
afraid.
joking.
You've gone for the sequel.
I can't believe
Yes,
that.
Michelle.
28 days lager.
28 days lager. Well
you.
done.
Yes.
28 days later becomes 28 days
As soon as
lager.
I said weeks, I was
Yeah,
like, that's
you
not
knew.
right.
Yeah.
Oh. I was going to go for Night of the Living Mead.
You know what? I'd have given you a point if you'd said
That
that.
is good.
You still
To
can.
be honest, I would have given you a point. That is the end of that round. Well played, everybody. Let's take a look
Thank
at our
you. Well done,
scores.
everyone.
Well done.
And here's how we stand. James currently in 4th there. Rory, you have 1. Michelle, you have 2. Maisie Adam, our leader on 4 points. Well played, Maisie. Wrong. Round 2 today is... You spell terrible. This is a pairs game. Player in last place gets to choose their partner. James, today that is you. So far this week, you played with Rory, you played with Maisie. Who would you like to play with on our final day?
I'll play with Rory. It makes no sense to play with Michelle as much because we're battling for 3rd
Yeah, we are.
overall.
I mean, literally, it's all going on, isn't
Such
it?
an Olympic answer.
strategic.
All going
So much to
on.
learn from you, James. So much to learn.
Maisie and James, why don't you swap places, please? James and Rory, you're a team. Maisie and Michelle are a team. Well, we've seen this team a number of times this week. Now, you spell terrible. Fingers on buzzers, please. I'm going to ask you some questions. If you buzz in and give me a correct answer, I will then pass it over to your partner who has to spell that answer. And you'll only get a point if they spell it correctly. OK? Let's have your first question, which is... Which green salad contains romaine lettuce and croutons with a dressing of lemon juice, olive oil, eggs, anchovies and Parmesan cheese? James.
Caesar.
Caesar is correct. For the point, Rory spells Caesar.
OK, C-A-E-S-A-R.
Never in doubt. Lovely start to the round, Rory. Well played. Point to you and
Nice,
James. Next question. The famous tapestry that depicts the Battle of Hastings is named after which French town? Yes, Rory.
You so-and-so.
Oh, you so-and-so, says James. Rory.
The Bayeux Tapestry.
The Bayeux Tapestry is the correct answer. James for the point. Spell Bayeux.
B-A-E.
Not. Let's look at that Y, I think. Yeah, I'm afraid that it doesn't
can't
pass
spell
over.
it.
Oh, can we not
Sorry.
spell it?
How would you spell it? You won't get a point. but-
B-A-Y-E-A-U-X. No, B-A... Oh, it's
E-U-X.
B-E-U.
Here's your next one. The TV presenter who co-hosted the Great British Bake Off with Sue Perkins is Mel who? Yes, that is Maisie.
It's Gidroik.
Gedroich, absolutely.
That is so hard to spell.
Come on.
For a point, Michelle, spell Gedroich.
Well, I'm going to go with the rule I before E, except after C. So...
I'd start with G if I were you, but...
Yeah, no, I'm just going back in between. Thanks. Thanks, Richard.
I don't want to give away a clue.
But I don't think it is I before E. It's G-E-I.
G.
No, it is I
Go with your
before
gut.
E.
Go with your gut.
Let's have a look. G.
I-E.
I-E-D, isn't it? R-O-Y-C?
C.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have got the Y.
don't
Gedroich.
worry.
Well
That's
done.
so
If you said that at
hard.
home, that was a tricky one. Here's your next one. Which festive night is mentioned in the title of a Shakespeare play? Yes, that is Maisie.
12th.
12th is correct. Michelle, for the point, can you spell 12th?
T-W-E-L-T.
Not.
It's
I think there's a
F-T-H.
FTH, I think, isn't it? 12th.
It's F-T-H.
Oh,
Oh, come on, Michelle.
Oh.
Final question in this round. Which type of waltz shares its name with someone or something that originates from the capital city of Austria? Yes, Rory.
So-and-so.
I'm sorry. OK. Viennese.
Viennese
what it
is the
was.
answer. James Cracknell, I wonder if for a point, just to round off what's been a terrific round so far, could you spell Viennese?
V-I-E-N. The N, no, there's two N's. N.
Come on, James, you can do this.
I.
No.
Oh, James.
E-S-E.
Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite right. Viennese. There were two N's and one S. Well done if you spelt that at home. Maisie and James, I wonder if you swap back again, and we'll see. I mean, there's been an earthquake on the leaderboard after that one. What a round.
Oh, don't.
Let's take a look at the scores, shall we? James, you have 1 point. Michelle and Rory have 2 points each. Maisie stood out in the lead with 4. Well done, Maisie. Let's move on, shall we? Play another round.
Please.
This will not be a spelling round, I'm almost certain. It will be... Win when they're singing. OK, you know how this works at home. Get your mobile phones out, get that stopwatch started at home here. Fingers on buzzers, everyone. I will play you the first couple of bars of a song.
Oh, good.
OK? It will then cut out entirely, so you'll have to just be playing along with it in your head. The moment in your head the first word is sung in that song, press your buzzer, OK? And whoever's closest is going to win themselves a point. Okay. Good luck, everybody. So at home, start that stopwatch now. OK, two people going, Rory and Michelle, pretty much at the same time. James and Maisie, let it go an extra few bars. What do you think at home on this one? It's 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. So Michelle and Rory, very close to each other. Maisie and James, close to each other as well. Let's take a listen, shall we, and see who's got the points. This bit is tense. Oh, Rory! 9.84. You were within 100th of a second. Well done, Rory. Point for you. Everyone at home, reset your stopwatches. Start your stopwatch now. That was all. I was doing that on my knee as well. I went at pretty much the same time. And James, of course, literally just going as soon as the others are gone. So I don't want to miss out on this. Let's take a look at your timings. Stand By Me, of course, by Benny King. Look at that within 0.2 of a second, Rory, Maisie and Michelle. James just a little bit later. Let's see, shall we? When does the first word come into that song and who has scored a point? Oh, gosh.
When the night
Well done,
Well
Rory.
played, Rory. That's very impressive. Final one in this round. At home, start your stopwatches now.
Oh.
Rory's still going. There's Rory.
No,
Yeah,
gone.
it's interesting. Maisie and Michelle, I would have gone in when feels like she starts singing very early.
goes,
in that
"Turn
song, but-
Turn around very quickly.
She goes
then-
quite quickly, I thought.
Yeah, well, there's one way of finding out, I suppose, isn't there? So Bonnie Tyler, Total Eclipse of the Heart is the song.
Uh-oh. Oh, wow.
7 and 7, 12, and then 16, says Rory. What do you think at home? Where are you? Let's have a listen, shall we, and see who's won the point. It is
Maisie's
Maisie.
closer.
Well done. Absolutely right. Comes in very
Well,
early.
Bonnie.
Bonnie there. 7.5 seconds. Well done if you got even closer at home. That's the end of that
Nice.
round.
Good
Let's see.
game,
It's
that.
a fun game, that, isn't
Yeah,
it?
very
Really
fun.
good game.
Let's see what that has done to our scores. We've got 2 rounds left in this week's House of Games. 2 rounds before we hand out our trophy. James, you have 1. Michelle, 2. Rory, 4. Maisie, 5. Close again. Round 4 today is. And the answer isn't. This is a round that you helped out with before the show.
Yeah.
You wrote a little something, did a bit of homework. What I'm going to do, I'm going to ask each of you a question. I will show 4 possible answers. 1 is the correct answer. The other 3 have been written by your opponents to try and fool you. If you give me the correct answer, you score a point. However, if you choose one of your opponent's answers, you give them a point. And giving away points could be crucial at this stage because it is very, very close. Maisie Adam, we will start with you, and here is your question. What is the title of the last book by Charles Darwin published during his lifetime? 4 answers, 1 is true, the other 3 were made up by your opponents. Let's see. Was that book A Bluffer's Guide to Evolution? Primatador? The Formation of Vegetable Mould Through the Action of Worms? Or The Inns of Cambridge? What do you think at home on this one? What do you go for?
My inkling is to go for one of the last 2.
OK.
I don't
interesting.
think it's the first one. It's very funny. Yeah, I'll go the formation of vegetable mould through the action of worms. I think it might be so ridiculous it could be right.
Gotcha. Let's take a look. Has Maisie scored herself a point? She absolutely has.
Brilliant.
Well done. Very nicely played. Oh, that sounds a rip-roaring lead, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Bluffer's Guide to Evolution was written by Rory.
Very good.
That's what we call throwing away a point in this round, Rory.
so
But thank you. Taking one for the team, that is. Entertaining us. Primatador. Michelle, that's convincing. I think I might have gone for that. Sounded
Nearly went for
convincing to
yours,
me.
James.
And James, The Inns of Cambridge. Very nicely done, everybody, but well played, Maisie. Rory, question for you now. Under what pseudonym did Benjamin Franklin write letters for publication in the New England Courant newspaper? One of these is correct. The other 3 are written by your adversaries. Silence Dogood. Beatrice Franklin. Kanga Ballo. Morpheus Pepper. Oh, can I just say good work, everybody, there? That's,
Terrific work.
yeah.
I was heading for Beatrice Franklin there because that sounds, it's kind of a little bit obvious. Kangabello is quite a stretch. Morpheus Pepper is quite a stretch. But Silence Dogood, I think, is such either a genius piece of imagination or it's so crazy, it's right. I'm going to go with Silence Dogood.
Going to go Silence Dogood. What do you think at home on this one? Do you agree with Rory? Let's take a look. Has Rory scored a point or given a point away? He scored a point. Well done, Rory. Because that was good work from the other 3 as well. Beatrice Franklin was
That was very
James.
good.
Kangaballo was Michelle, and Morpheus Pepper was Maisie. I think I might have gone Morpheus Pepper on that.
Yeah.
Very well played, everyone. Michelle, question for you. What is the term for a group of crocodiles in water? Murder, school, ensemble, float.
Oh, this is very good. I'm going to say murder.
You're going to say murder. So, Michelle, have you just scored a point or given away a point? Let's take a look. Is it murder? Given away a point, I'm afraid. What was the correct answer? Float.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those
Float.
two.
You have given away a point, but who have you given away a point to? Let's see. James, well done, James. Murder of Crows, isn't it, famously, but very well played. School was written by Rory and Ensemble was Maisie. And James, you're the last person to play this round. Question for you. What was special about the 1960 film Scent of Mystery featuring Denham Elliott and Diana Dawes? It was in smell-o-vision. They were engaged to be married at the time. All actors said their lines backwards. It was the first film shot in Technicolor. What do we think, James?
Well, it's good because they haven't seen the film, so therefore they're all slightly possible apart from it's not going to be in smell-o-vision. All actors said their lines backwards. That's only going to wash for a certain bit. It's going to be 2 or 4. I'm going to go for Technicolor.
So James says it was the first film shot in Technicolor. Is that correct? It is not. What was the correct answer? Smell-o-vision was the correct answer. I guess Scent of Mystery, it must have been like a gimmicky kind of thing. So, James, you've given a point away, but who have you given it to? Rory gets another point. Well done, Rory.
Very good one.
Engaged to be married was Michelle, and all that just said the lines backwards was Maisie Adam. And that's the end of that round. We only have 1 round to go. Well done, everybody. Take a look at how we stand going into Answer Smash on Double Points Friday. 8 points for a win, and so on. Oh, look at this.
Wow, look at that.
Michelle and James. James said right at the beginning you were battling it out for bronze. You certainly are. And Rory and Maisie, you both won games this week. It'd be a very good game to win this one because it's Double Points Friday, Rory. So 6-6-2-2, 1 round to go in this week's House of Games. Of course it is. Answer Smash. Fingers on buzzers, everyone, and thank you so much for a lovely week. Been terrifically competitive throughout. I'm sure this round is going to be so too. Your first category is comedy characters. That'll be the picture. There'll be a clue above. Point for a correct answer, point off for an incorrect answer. Don't forget, here is your first one. Good luck, one and all. On which British Crown dependency do annual TT motorcycle races take place? Yes, James.
Isle of Manuel.
Yes. Isle of Manuel, well played. Isle of Man and Manuel from 40 Towers. Next comedy character. In 2008, Philip Schofield and Fern Britton began hosting an all-star celebrity version of which classic game show? That is James again.
Mr. and Mrs. Merton.
Well played, Mr. and Mrs. Merton. Good work, James Cracknell. Here is your next category. Sports equipment.
Oh.
Those will be the pictures. There'll be clues above. In the 1940 Disney animated film, what is the name of Pinocchio's insect companion? Yes, Michelle.
Jiminy Cricket Bat.
Oh,
Jiminy
very
Cricket
good.
Well
Bat.
done, Michelle.
Well done, Michelle Gayle. Nicely played. I love the fact that these two are tied at the top. It's literally all been you two all the way through so far. Next clue. What is the title of Stanley Kubrick's final film, a thriller starring Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman? Yes, Michelle.
Eyes Wide Shuttlecock.
Eyes Wide Shuttlecock. Well done, Michelle. Nicely done. You two are going to get caught up in a second, just to warn you. Good work from Michelle and from James so far. Here's your next clue and your next picture. In relation to the popular music storage format, what do the letter CD stand for? Yes, James.
Compact discus.
Compact discus. It's another point to James. Well done. This is getting very, very close at the top of the leaderboard. Your next category is Cluedo weapons. So weapons from the game of Cluedo. Those will be the pictures. There'll be clues above them. Which lively high-kicking dance that originated in Parisian music halls in the 19th century derives its name from the French word for duck? James.
Can candlestick.
Can candlestick is the correct answer, James. How about that? Goodness me. Are we going to get another winner on Friday? Here's your next one. What is the capital city of Egypt? Yes, Michelle.
Cairo.
Cairo is the right answer. Well done. Cairo and rope. Next question. Justin Trudeau became Prime Minister of which country in 2015? Rory.
Scanadu. No.
Oh, what? That is a wrong answer.
Sorry,
Come on.
incorrect. Maisie.
Canadaga.
Yeah.
Canadaga
Canadaga.
is the correct answer. Well done,
I'm getting
Maisie.
so competitive, I can feel it.
Next category. Oh, Rory,
I'm sweating.
unlucky.
I'm actually
so tense.
sweating.
That was
Disgusting.
very tense. Well, listen, it wasn't that close at the beginning of that round. I'll tell you what, it's close at the end of it. It is close at the end of it. On Monday, Maisie was our champion. She did the same on Tuesday and on Wednesday. On Thursday, Rory Bremner won. Who has won on Friday's House of Games? It is Maisie by 1 point from James. What a performance in that final round. And look at that. I mean, it's been a terrific week, and you were so close all that. And 2 points between all 4 of you on a Friday. That's how it's been all week. Maisie, you won yourself another prize.
Good.
I wonder
Good.
which of these you would like. Oh, you were very much deck chair ready, weren't you?
Oh, yeah, I've won a deck chair.
Maisie Adam takes home the House of Games deck chair. Well done, Maisie. Well played, everyone, in that final show. We have one last thing to do, and that's to give away our trophy. Maisie was winning going into today, but it's Double Fight Friday, but she won. So who has won our trophy? Who is our House of Games champion? It is, of course, Maisie Adam. Well played, Maisie, with 23 points. Congratulations.
Well played, guys.
And very, very close between the other 3 of you. How do you feel, Maisie?
Oh, elated.
Elated.
I've had so much fun.
Well,
I don't know if
had
you've been
lots
able to pick up on it.
Yes, fun and competitiveness.
I was really getting into it at the end.
Ah, well, it's been our pleasure. And James, what a lovely finish for you as well.
Yeah.
And
You were 1 point away.
it's amazing how, over the week, the flexibility of your mind
Yeah.
increases. And
Well, I said at the start of the
reality is how much you can learn and teach your mind by playing games like this. Because
But that's it, answer
never
smash. At
really.
the start of the week, you said, oh, I can't do answer smash. And this one, you and Michelle literally just
Storming
absolutely
it.
non-stop. And just literally that final question is what won it for
Canadaga.
Maisie and lost it for Rory. What a pleasure it's been all week. Thank you so much. What a fun week we've had and a very
Thank you.
competitive week as well. James, thank you. Michelle, thank you. Rory, thank you. Maisie, thank you. And congratulations
you.
on being our champion. Thank you as well for watching. We'll see you next time on House of Games.
I'm going to sit in my deck chair
This
on
works.
Brighton Beach drinking a Cosmopolitan from this.
I mean, that will genuinely still be the classiest thing in Brighton.
Probably.
I'm from Brighton, I'm allowed to say that.